So let's get it started from the scratch, right? So please tell me your name, what you do, if you are a mom, what you do in your personal life, how do people identify you, who you are as a person. Tell me all about it.
All right, so my name is Lydie Hüsler. I am a wellness coach. I'm working part-time as a wellness coach and at my corporate job to let's say balance the financial. My company has just started since January, so everything is kind of a beginning. I am a mom and wife, and my daughter is just, yesterday she was 7 years old. And on my personal time, obviously, I would like to balance as much as possible, my time between my work and my family to make sure that I don't miss out on the family side, because we just want to experience a lot of stuff while our daughter is still growing and small, and we don't want to miss out a thing. And yes, I think people identify me as a very kind of positive person and action-oriented, solution-oriented. Even before I was a wellness coach, because at my corporate job, I am a quality manager, and obviously everything is about solutions, finding solutions and not be part of the problem. So I prefer to be part of the solutions. So yes, and yeah, that's all about me, my hobbies. I like to do a lot of self-care, because without my self-care, obviously I'm no good to anyone. And part of those self-care is about just dance game that I like dancing, and reading podcasts, reading self-help books, obviously, and have some walks here at Zug at the lake, because Zug is a beautiful city.
Awesome, awesome. I love that. I love that. That was a very beautiful introduction. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, Lydie, please tell me, how were you feeling like going back to that period of time where we had not worked together? How were you feeling? How was business and life for you at that time?
Yeah, I think I was feeling pretty lost, even though I had a clear plan of what I wanted to achieve, kind of business objectives, because this I have done for myself since the beginning of my when I set up my company. It's just that I didn't really know how to get there really successfully. Because in my training to become a wellness coach, we had a lot of things, obviously, to be a good wellness coach, to be a good support for our client, but not so much on the how do I find clients, basically. And so I was a bit lost on the approach there, and everything that is kind of marketing oriented. So I needed definitely support there. I didn't know what to do to achieve those kind of goals for myself. Yeah.
Awesome, right. So basically you were a little bit lost and you were trying to find what's the best approach towards this. As you had the training, you know what you are doing, you did not have a self-doubt about your expertise, but
No.
your doubt was, on.
They had a few tips and tricks, about kind of more physical, kind of how to be a wellness coach physically, and have clients in an office, and do workshop physically, but virtually I found to be a miss, and I am a wellness coach mostly virtually. So that's why the virtual part of my business was not really addressed in my training, and I was really missing. Okay, how do I get there? Being just online, virtual.
Yeah. And how did you feel about your pricing structure and your offering before working with me?
Yeah, so this was a totally discovery when I started to work with you, because to me, as I was inexperienced, I was starting my business. For me, I needed to discount myself, to prove myself, and to get more clients. Basically, I thought that was really a kind of tool to to get more people, more clients to work with me. Rather than the opposite. I really didn't see. I had absolutely no clue that the opposite was necessary. So for me, that was really a kind of breakthrough when you told me that. Really, so was really, yes, the pricing, the positioning myself, the how to attract clients based on my offer. For me, I really needed to think it, to reverse the way I was thinking it. And because to me, I needed to be cheap to attract more clients.
Okay. Now that was something amazing, because now you are realizing your worth, right? You are more of a believer in yourself. So what were your
Yes.
specific challenges? What specifically were you struggling with before this?
So I think it was a problem of mindset, because I was new. Sure, I knew I could support clients, but I didn't know I could be confident enough to price myself the right way to support clients. I really thought I needed, to be on the cheap side to get to help more clients. Basically, for me, that was really the challenge. How do I, if I'm not if I don't price myself the same way the others are pricing themselves, then I will not compete with the fierce competition as coaches. There's a lot of coaches out there, and then I will not have the opportunity to prove myself and help clients. And really, what I want to do the most is we support clients with their challenges, to make sure that they feel good or better about themselves, and in general, the challenge they have. So yeah, does it answer your question?
Absolutely. Okay. What was like something specific, something surprising that you learned, or what breakthroughs did you have, or if you made any specific changes, like that was the breakthrough for you. So it could be anything specific you learned, it could be any moment, any breakthrough you had, or any specific changes that you made to your business and or yourself, and it made a change everything.
So I definitely changed my pricing to make it more attractive to the kind of client I would like to support anyway, to make sure that I can make a living out of it, and still support the right client. So I didn't change really my niche. My niche stayed the same, but the way I was speaking about it, for example, on LinkedIn, this week I worked on it thanks to your advices, and that was, I think, one of the first changing I have done, how to make it in a way more attractive, my LinkedIn profile, more speaking to those clients, and yes, the pricing. So my offer. So the offer, kind of what I offer, stayed the same. It's just the prices changed, and to make sure that I can make a good living out of it, meaning that, based in Switzerland anyway, everything is a little bit more expensive, so it has to be according to it as well. And also something that I learned is to, again, mindset. So it's less tangible because it's all about, mindset. It's not concrete, palpable thing, but to make sure that, the prices, I am worth it. I am worth it to make those prices, and I can I can make those prices, because after all, I am the wellness coach, and the clients, they will work with me because they have a need, because they have they need my services. And something that you said, and I wrote it, is that what I'm selling is really essential for people, because I'm basically selling wellness. I'm selling feeling better, feeling and my services are worth it. And for me, that was really something that I didn't see before. I was more thinking, okay, how can I be in service, out of service to everyone? But I was not seeing the other way around, that yeah, actually people need me to solve their challenges. I was more, the whole thing I did my business was more, okay, how can I serve them, and not I serve them because they need me. You know, I don't know if it makes sense. Does it make
It
sense?
makes complete sense. It makes complete sense. You know, you are just having had a little bit of a hard time getting your point across. But if I'm understanding correctly, what you are saying is basically more than a shift in business. It was a shift in the mindset and the attitude and
Yeah.
your own attitude towards yourself,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, like
And
you said, I never doubted the fact that I can help and support people. That for sure, I never doubted that. It's just what I doubted about is, will they pay for the support, you know, that I give them, if I price this way. That's what's
yeah,
all about that. Yeah.
awesome. So what specific results or benefits that you experienced?
I guess, you know, with your system that you taught me during the coaching process, was how to attract, how to look for clients, how to contact them, and how to sell them while still giving them, you know, the support that they need for the challenges. And that, all of that in a confident way. Trusting the system, your system, and the process, and myself, that I can make it.
And not being salesy.
Yes, because you know, coaches, or at least me as a wellness coach, you know, of course I want to support people. I don't want to feel salesy, you know, but I also have to make a living out of my business. I don't do it for free, otherwise it would just be a hobby. So yeah.
A hobby turned into a business, right? Awesome.
Yes.
Now I have just one more question about you, and then I have a couple more questions about something else. Um, So how has the success of your, you know, this transformation of your mindset and the success, the very first success you had with your sale, your business systems, the peace of mind to have someone on your side to help you with the challenges. So how has all of this contributed and how has all of this impacted your life?
Yeah, I think it impacted very positively, because I mean, I knew that from already from my training. You know, wellness coach have coaches to make it happen. You know, and coaches in general have coaches or mentors. You know, you cannot do everything on your own, and sometimes, yes, you have indeed to ask for help to get to a successful outcome. Obviously, you define success the way you want, but everything is definitely more positive. I feel more aligned with my offer, with you know, any other decisions that I'm making to make my business more successful in general. And also when I talk about it, for example, to my husband or to my friends, I'm definitely more confident and aligned and so I would say that positive outcomes is I'm aligned with the mindset I have now, and hopeful for the future, definitely. And it is definitely worth it to ask for help, or in that case, accept the help, because I didn't ask for help. You contacted me, but I think I accepted because I needed the help anyway. We talked about that already.
Exactly. Exactly. Accepting the help, right? When you need help. What would you, and by the way, so I gave you the exact program that I give to people, that I coach people who are in my $6,000 and $15,000 program. So what would you say to someone who is considering to work with me and my team, but they are not sure if it's worth it to make 4-figure, 5-figure investment in this? So, or if they have other considerations, how would you say that it was better than other considerations, or if it's worth the money?
Yeah, I would definitely say that it's worth the money, and that it's an investment in yourself or in your business. Basically, I have taken this, way to get or accept your help was really seen in this way to me. It is an investment, and it's definitely worth it. After every single coaching session that we had, I have a kind of little journaling every day, and every day I write all the highlights, and every time I can definitely look back that one of the highlights of those days was this coaching sessions with you, because it was so, I don't know, so highlighting, everything was clearer every time at the end. And so it's definitely worth it. And I would just say to the people who are listening, or just go for it. You won't be disappointed.
Awesome, awesome with questions, I know. So, in what time frame did you get the results?
So we started to work in May, if I'm not mistaken. And so the mindset was immediate, even though I was resisting at first. I wasn't sure totally, but because you keep insisting and putting those mindset bite, it was worth it, because the mindset, within a month, I could definitely see the results, and the results in terms of clients, 2 months. 2 months. Just the time to redo the offer, and be prepared, and go through the whole system.
Awesome, awesome. So you are saying that there was a bit of resistance in between
Yes.
in this, and otherwise, the shifts that you started seeing was in 1 month time, but it took you 2 months to, kind of apply everything, get everything in place,
Yes.
and get that first client.
Yeah.
Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. That was amazing.
Yeah. As you can see, I'm not a native speaker, so you have to find my word.
Thank you very, very much. Awesome. I will let you go now, but we will speak soon.
Yeah. Take care.